Good for this, so here we go. Week 1, NSE Spring 2020, Trent Thunder Pink versus Ply Esports on Nuke.
It looks like he's not bringing out the classic R8. He's actually bought armor for once.
We've gone 5 sets of armor on the CTs, 3 sets of nades on the Ts. Looks like it's going to be a fast A with the smoke to drop vent. Oh, that's a big flashbang, and down
they're going to make it in.
The boys will go.
They've all made it in.
And they've left one lurking. There's a lot down vent there.
I don't think he's paying attention.
Joey catches one late. And they've started killing rotators off early. Oh, Joey!
I think the T's are going to hold this.
1v1.
I'm calling it.
1v1, low HP, 4 HP left on Ferry. Yami coming in for it.
This is
What
a hard
chaotic pistol round.
Oh, it's letting him know where he is.
And it's going to be a defuse for Yami. First round goes in the way of Trent. Very chaotic all around. I switched on to Joey there and he was casually standing behind a guy planting the bomb. It looked like an outside chance of a knife being on.
I'm surprised none of the T's decided to buy utility for that.
Yeah, no utility on the CTs. The very Trent way of doing things there. All men for themselves.
Yeah, just all headshots. No.
And now, what will we see with this famous T economy? Because they get the bomb plant.
They're going straight in. AKs.
Yeah, 2 AKs. So yeah, the strat of the minute is if you're playing with a team that you like. So if you get bomb plant and lose the round, 2 of your players can buy SGs or AKs, drop those over to someone else, and then those players can get armor and AKs/SGs. So you'll see here, Ferry dropped an AK over to Harry. So he's just on a Deagle, no armor. But Harry's fully kitted up.
We've got Deagle armors as well. Those can be fucking powerhouses.
Oh, the spam coming in from J-Dog. And should hopefully be a nice cleanup. There's a nice cleanup. AK's recovered, and this should bring the eco from Ply.
Hopefully this buys them a free round. Doesn't look like they're buying much.
No, this could be just a set, maybe event pop, maybe 5-man ramp rush, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're bringing the
Deagles
out.
It could be an outside. Just go for picks.
Always fear the Deagles. Always fear the Deagles.
Yeah, three men outside.
That nade should do a little bit.
Shot down by smokes.
It's a nice outside smoke. You don't really see a lot of CTs throw it, but
no.
T-Red control. That player is one to be scared of.
There you go.
And he's dropped on. But the second player, in secret, will give these a bit of support, and that's the bomb drop T-Red. It's the last player now. Alive T-Red. Will get finished off by Gino.
No chance. No chance.
And Trent, somewhat tentatively, but do get their way up to 3-0. But now we'll see the buy round out of Ply.
I saw some good Molotov practice early on.
Yeah, in the extended warm-up period that we did have.
I'm hoping to see some 200 IQ plays.
It's good. That's what we're on. No AWP on either side.
Harry lining up a smoke.
Oh, what would he be lining up? Oh, that's the outside wall of smokes he's lining up there. So that's T-Red to a secret ramp. They'll throw those smokes to cross. Gino, a bit of a waste of opportunity. And Shift, is there any way you can not hear your game sound coming through your mic?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It doesn't say that it's coming through my mic with the audio cue.
Apologies. Double flashing 20. Will they go off this? They are. They're pushing out into A off this quite early on. they nearly
that
lined
better?
up for J-Dog there. Yeah, I haven't heard anything since. Probably through the bomb going down now. Trent will go for this, I imagine.
They've got big balls.
But there's still quite a lot of utility. Got a smoke heaven.
They've got the time play to play with the kids.
And he only got him for a second. They're all falling slowly here. Ferry on him.
Just taking one by one
Let's see,
trades.
Ferry. A lot of 1v1s were given up there from a 4v3 situation for Ply.
You should have really buddied up there, looking for trades.
I mean, I guess you could say the same for Trent. They decided they were going to go into it and go for Angels, and they won the Angels.
They got the momentum. It's all about the mind games here. Yeah.
Buckler currently dropping Goose Egg. Let's see what he's going to buy. Click to change that. 5 AKs out. Okay, and we do see the AWP come out for the first time on FIFO. Here we have again an outside smoke. That's the one from that's close to T-Red one, I believe.
Don't seem to be using it. Just a quick draw of attention.
That's it's a good tactic, that one. I like it. You throw the outside wall of smokes basically at the ground, and then the CTs almost have to rotate someone down.
They are going around.
Whether you use them or not is up to you.
Checking the site.
Okay, so Buckler's going to hear one is down low.
There's their entry.
But they have given ramp. If I play with
Man in radio.
If Charlie tries to go through, he could be in trouble here. I'm not sure they'll be expecting Gmail in control room as well. And Luke on the silo. Trent really gambling on them coming beyond here. It doesn't look like they're going to do it.
Just a standoff here. Trent going in for taking picks.
And here they go. They walk into the A-bomb site.
It's just going to be a really hard hold from here.
Yeah, especially if they're going to try and cut. We do still have the heaven control though, so I'm not sure Trent will know this. It doesn't look like they do. It's a good attempt from Joe. He connects one bullet.
Good damage. There you go.
Trent boys coming to sight. Low on time here.
Running
One player
inside.
alive. Do they have
Don't
it?
think they got it on in time.
Run
And
away.
there's two
No, I don't
rifles
think
gone.
so. There's 2 rifles yet. Ooh, close rounds coming out at the start here. Oh, my game.
Will this be enough though?
Oh, we're back. Okay. Or not? Yep. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, we are here, and we are going to see a force out of Trent because this famous CT economy never too good. You know, taking 4 players down will be enough to bring it out. Oh, and it looks like Plymouth had predicted Nico with the 2 Mac 10s coming out. They could be in for something unfortunate here. Mac 10's running outside as well.
So they're just setting up some flashes.
Set nades outside. So it's hard to really say who has the better buy here. Maybe just about Trent.
Yeah, I'd take the 4 rifles over the 2 rifles.
Now with some... oh, Luke giving up a rifle early on.
And that's 4 man on site.
Yeah. And Joey should be knowing that he can be seen there. And all of a sudden it's a very long one. Oh yeah, I mean, he's not going to be expecting
I think this
this.
is eco. We should probably save
Yeah, I
this.
mean, he's really not going to be expecting that. So do have Gmail on the side, but he is going to... oh god. That's just Gmail. 135. Gets 1. Goes down, and
That
now
was clean.
we will, with the loss bonus, probably see, yeah, 1 eco out of Trent from here. Although I have learnt to give up on predicting what these lads are going to do.
I would like to see the R8. He's not
bought
doing
a
it.
PT50, just some PT50s. For some tentative dinks.
Some safe plays.
It's nice, it's nice. Yami not buying anything, being the lowest cash-wise on the team. I don't think we'll be seeing any AWPs up next round, but oh, it looks like they're going fast lobby crunch here. Yeah.
You never know, there might be a glass cannon. There's a free rifle for J-Dog.
Yeah, and good. Smart of them to not push out from that. As soon as they realise what's going on. Oh, Buckler, 2 of them already down. Luke, not expecting them to be so soon. They do avoid FIFO here, as the bomb does make its way. Is that going up, Secret? Back towards it, yes it is. It might still be worth saving that recovered rifle, to be honest.
I don't think they have much of a chance.
Yeah, if you can save that
retaking the site
recovered
if they manage to
rifle,
take it.
then you might be able to buy an AWP for next round.
Plymouth are being very safe and they haven't actually touched the site yet.
But they are starting.
Oh yeah, we get caught out.
All over heaven, and there goes the rifle. And now it's just FIFO. We'll see what he fancies. Going into lobby from T-spawn. It's got a selection of PT50s.
We're just looking for that kill money.
Yeah. There's Ply.
Oh,
Oh no, oh thank
basically the
goodness that
first
came
shots we're
in.
picking up.
And now the mission of saving an AK. I really hope he doesn't try and stay here because he probably will die to the bomb. On top of that. Will he expect one that close to him in ramp room? That player ramp will have heard him go T-spawn, especially with the spray.
They know where he is now.
But are they going to bother chasing?
Yes.
Looks like they're putting
no
one
way you
player
won't
to the
reach him.
chase. Maybe not, but if he peeks around the screen, if he peeks.
That'll be a free kill.
Oh no! Harsh at the end of the round. And agreement that the end time was too long. In the chat. So will we see a glass tank? Oh, no, we went. 5 M4s up for Trent. Very, very low utility. Just 3 smokes and 2 flashes. They're going to try and win this with raw angels. It's the outside wall smoke.
I believe they have the skill.
The angel ramp about to come in.
Harry's
And
looking for
VI snapping the head off Yami. The ducks will charge down into the B site. Or at least one duck will, and he'll be joined by his teammates shortly after. Auto director is deciding
Looks
that
like
Luke
they
on
got
A is
control
going to
now.
be the best thing to do. But the bomb's going to go down on B.
Who's getting a
Luke
free
just get a
kill.
lurker up A. But now with this much control, very hard to take. G-Mill
We do have a smoke, flash, and a nade.
and 2 kits. So 4v3. Those
trade.
kills probably should 2v2. And 2
I think they were
players
both
emo.
spotted.
It doesn't matter anymore. That double emo setup is... I wouldn't expect it personally.
I think it's quite easy to shut down though. One Molotov.
One
or a nade.
Molotov, 1 nade, but knowing that Trent weren't going to be on the most money. And here we see. You've been asking for it.
He's fucking pulling it out. It's
It's
beautiful.
been brought out. The R8 is on the field of play. Let's, you know, we're just going to go on board with Joe for this. See what the R8 does. $100 cheaper than the Deagle 2. So, you know.
Quite a lot more damage. Yeah, those full bangs. Oh, just missing out on one.
Let's mess around. FIFO going to have a lot of issues. You just get a tag off with it.
That's 78 damage to the chest. So.
One kill will be found, and Gmail last alone on the boosting ramp. Why not? Oh, he's made his way round to lobby. We'll watch him, see what he fancies. Not very much. Unfortunate.
It's been quite a clean comeback ever since they got that round.
Ever since they got started on it, they've had some good rounds out here. We'll see what the Trent Thunder Pink can do to get back in. We do have an AWP out. It's been nice and controlled by Ply as well.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of outside control early on. It would be nice to see Trent move to maybe double outside and one ramp. Because at the minute they're feeling...
They do tend to push a lot of players to the outside for the start and then rotate to ramp. And then they take ramp quite easily.
I think in this position here, I'd say Luke's probably safe to hold the A-bombs. Like,
nice
nades taking out what was the ult, but Vipo retrieves it very fast. Luke getting aggressive will be caught out, and that should trade them to see. They're going to walk into A on that pick. It does look like they will. Ooh. And yeah, they find the A site almost completely empty. Luke, if he's the solo player on A, he can't really afford to push and things like that. Now 3v5.
Two people heaven.
Could just be throwing some nades to save him. Oh, the auto director is killing it. 2-0 will go down towards the end. 3v5 after plot like that. Personally, I'd call a save on it. You
Probably
can
want to
drop
look
two
at
guns
one of
afterwards.
the exits, going for those exit
Yeah.
frags, but they're chunking away at the economy, keeping them low.
Unfortunately, at this point, there is bank built up on 4 of the players, and now we have a T-side ult brought out. So again, it's the Deagles, one flash, smoking a nade. And it looks like it's going to be fast into lobby.
This should be a free outside with the orbs and the nades.
And now we will recover an AK. Oh, Gino not expecting the player low. I'm getting good damage down onto one. And Luke running blind into the last player.
I'm not seeing a lot of fights in secret. Yeah.
No, not
one of
too
my
many.
favourite plays is to go through ramp, peek up outside through secret. Not a lot of people expect that.
I mean, Ply have been mollying it a couple of times, and now double ult from Trent. It needed something different. Let's see. The problem is, I think with this smoke setup they're throwing, a pretty standard one, throwing the outside smokes they can cross, and I think they're mollying deep into secret.
Yeah.
And then it's one player ramp and one player in lobby just waiting for pushes.
There's some dangerous peaks from Vi there, just walking out with a
Walking
nade in
around
her
ramp.
hand.
Ferry is having the time of his life. I'm not sure if that's some issues or something there, but he is currently big chillin'. Oh yeah, there he goes. So we will see a spot timeout at the end of this one. I'm just gonna put my Steam onto Do Not Disturb because I forgot to do that. And now we have flashes in for the AS. Luke should be good for 2 here. Gets 2. The ult's going to be nearly impossible to get that one. Gets a 3rd as well. Good clean up from Luke. Shame to do it on the round where they are.
Harry should be able to get the ball. Decides to push out.
Ooh, and that'll be AK saved. Do we want another AWP? Trent's saving a third AWP. That is... Okay, Luke finds an SG. Now, what you might not know about Luke, Shift, is that he is a man who is in love with an SG.
The SG after the buff, a lot of people tried it out, found their love for it.
Luke has...
I got no hate for it.
Luke had 12,000 SG kills on his one before the buff.
Oh dear.
That's how much this man loves the SG. He knew the secret before everyone else.
It's just a lot easier to find those heads with the scope, and
Really
the damage isn't even that much worse than the AK.
The damage is better than the AK.
It's the penetration though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think against unarmoured opponents the AK is better, but against armoured the SG is just about better, I believe. And the SG has, I think, a higher rate of fire as well.
It does.
So he'll be dead faster. Gives players like me a chance, you know. Now we are on a quick tech pause with the player disconnecting, which does mean I'm going to stop the recording quickly. Unpause that recording. Looks like we are going to be getting back into it. Oh no, yeah, we're going to get back into it with only 4 players on this T team. Unfortunately, the issues haven't been resolved in time. And now we see VI Plus 17 and 9 with 145 ADR. Let's see what he's got in it at the minute.
I reckon he's going to have to try a little bit harder than he has been at the start.
Hi Gurky in the chat. Jack, any chance you can tell me if the audio levels are alright or anything like that? But Jesus, the AWP pick's coming out early on. And immediately, we're now in a 3v4. We do get
They've
one
already
up
brought it down to even.
We're now on 3 aside. And 2 AWPs on the... Oh, Ferry's back. He's back. He's in. And he's joined mid-round and been allowed to play. He's picked up a rifle and he's going. I think that's what Vi Plus is confused about in the chat right now, that he can just spawn in mid-round.
I think Luke's going to be losing his SG here. It's reload in the open, losing some health. Nope.
Yeah, he clicks heads.
It's proving me wrong.
Worry. This Vi Plus man has Ferry spawned mid-round, just casually picked up an AK and has gone on about his life. What a man.
Fortunately, he died with not getting any kills.
Oh, and Luke
the Kobe
does unfortunately lose his life, and now we see Yami in the 1v2.
Smoked off his entrance.
No, that is not smoked off.
That is quite open.
But the AWP in Asian vent is going to be very tricky to remove. Oh, but he does do it! Yami picks off the 1v2 against the 4.5 men of Ply for that round, shall we say?
Yeah, I reckon half a man for half a gate round.
Yeah. Alright, Jeffa Cakes, you're in the chat at the minute. If we can see, are the audio levels okay, or do we need game up, voice up? What's going on? How are you finding it? It's all good. Cheers, man. We'll keep going then. And here we go. 6-7. Does Ferry have? He doesn't have that much bank built up, obviously, because the pause came out. Doesn't mean he missed any rounds, unlike say a Faceit game or something like that. Yami.
They have managed to get full utility and 5 AKs.
Yep. Yami has no head on. And that is that's J-Dog losing the spam battle through the squeaky door. And here's the Molly onto vent coming out. That's the one we saw in practice. Nice work, guys. And flash into the site. Luke spamming him down. Oh, G-Mill even, sorry. Really getting my players wrong. And that has forced a slight retreat from the boys. If he goes to see, check out towards ramp, that player, I'm not sure which one it is, Buckler, he's going to find nobody here. But Luke has realised that there's ramp open at least. going back, finding his recently added to the game friend, Ferry, chilling in the corner and Squeaky.
Does look like they're committing to the A.
Does look like they are going to commit out of a Squeaky door here. Oh, it was open. They are out of Squeaky. And it's big damage from Luke. Gets one. Damage onto the second. And we're going to have a look.
Left onto 23.
Gets down the vents. Mollies himself. Walks into another molly. More Molotovs everywhere he goes. Can't run anywhere. Fairly trapped. Please don't drop down the vents into him, boys. Boys. That should never have worked.
Gmail was hungry for a third.
Gmail wanted the frag. And now we have last round of the half, and the money isn't really there for Ply. What do we got coming up? J-Dog. Is this a miscalculation from Trent? No, there are guns to be dropped over, thank God.
Looks like after 3 rounds of loss, the money in the bank has gone for Ply.
It's really gone. So now are we going to see... This looks like a completely different setup. All of a sudden 5 players going into lobby. Or, no, maybe not. Harry might have. And here it is. Squeaky. 5 players out, Squeaky. What's going on? Are they dropping down the vent? They're attempting to. Missing the vent, some of them.
Getting caught out through the smoke. Lots of damage down.
But
Charlie
with 20 HP, the bomb will start to go down on the B bomb site. And all of a sudden we're in a 3v4. Difficult rotate, but they have left 1 player up in Squeaky. This can be good to catch out the rotator. But Luke is... Well, I'm not sure if he wears the word or he just got it. And now it's all on Ferry. The man back into it, but unfortunately won't be for long. Please don't stand in the Molotov. Please, boys. And that will be an 8-7 half for Trent. And really, the rounds came in bunches there. Look at that. A 4 and a 4 for Trent with a big run of 7 in the middle. Calls will come out. Swap over, and now we'll get to see what Trent have planned for the pistol. What's going on? Vi Plus still on 134 ADR. Mad stats the man's putting up. Oh, and Luke's flashed an enemy. It's happened. What are we going to see?
It looks like we actually do have a smoke on Trent.
We do have a smoke. Where's it going to be? Is it going to be useful? I bet this is going to be a BTEC market smoke, isn't it? Yeah, there's going to be a gap in that. But we do have no kit. Ferry with the trademarked no buy at all. As Trent split into the A-bomb site really well, it has to be said. 32 mini, I think.
I don't think that was a no buy at all, but maybe a disconnect again.
Oh, it's Ferry. Oh, he is still in their spawn, yes. Sorry, I didn't quite clock that. And now it's just Ferry. He is sitting in their spawn.
Will the teammates call the AFK, or are they going to play my games for Trent?
AFK, Liat. In the chat, boys. Please, one of them go notice. Get the knife. Get yourself some money. Oh no, J-Dog. He's messed up.
J-Dog being merciful.
No, no. He's glocked him. You should knife him for the 1,500 all day.
Sportsman-like play from J-Dog.
Yeah. Unexpected, but it's here. And now, what will you see? Trent fully expecting the force from the Ply Esports, but it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Just one nade being pulled. So now this, the full eco for Ply.
Hands on the rifle. This could be
the full eco for Ply. This could get dangerous. You never know what might happen. Is Ferry is in spawn again. And they haven't left a protector for him either. As J-Dog makes his way into garage. Oh, and Ferry on the Deeg late into the round. Picks it up. Gets into the game. And welcomes himself.
Inches away from Butler's head through the wall.
But he does get removed after getting one. what's the play here? Trent players looking like they're going to split into A, but Viper going towards Heaven with that bottom. Okay, he is going to have the support of G-Man. Time ticking itself down, but nothing to be too worried about yet. No sounds made by either player, I believe, jumping up.
Buckler will catch them out.
Or not.
Goes down.
And the last two players are both on B. Yeah, one in the vent. So that's going to be...
Charlie, come on.
Oh
behind.
my god, the player in
not
Heaven
getting it,
behind.
you're-
I have X-ray on and I didn't even see it. And now we've got Harry and Vi. Vi in the vents, mollied off. And Harry wins these fights. Yeah. We really need to save that AK somewhere, because these Ply Esports ducks are going to have their full by next round, it looks like, just about, on that money, between the kills they've got. So Viper will need to... oh god. They all exit towards Harry. Will he be seen? Yummy does get him in the end. And Vi plus... surely he saves the grenade for next round rather than rebuying it. What? This is one of the strange after round ends that I've seen. God, that round end time is so long. I swear that's longer than, like, even matchmaking. It's a lot longer than facing. That feels very weird. And now we do see the buy come out from Ply.
It does open up some good after round plays.
Yeah.
It's making it very hard to
The
save
AK
it
did
with.
get saved. But Luke did manage to find that AK. And Vi Plus up to T-Red, like we saw from so many of the Trent times. As the opening kick towards ramp comes in. And Harry continues to smoke out and somehow survives.
Harry with the
Four-man
4K
Spray
defense.
down. Bomb dropped. And now, in situations like this, we'll have a look, see what Gmail's doing. Not checking into the in-lane is going to cost him there. And that is a wipeout. Only one man dropped on that right side. Oh,
We have lost Harry again.
Ferry has gone again. Oh, it'd be a shame if that had a big unpause. Oh, it automatically paused and... wow, Buckler. Is this man the captain? Just... yeah. They're going for it. They're going to go for the 4-man. Is this against what I was about to call the eco from Trent? But we have a full armor, a deagle and a smoke, and a few more deagles around.
They're looking to play with their extra money. Let's hope we see some popped heads.
We are. It'll be interesting to see what the players taking it in turn to try to put unpause in the chat, but we do get there eventually. And now we'll see Trent. Well, I'd like to see them go back to their pistol round strat, to be honest. That lovely split into A.
Oh yes.
You know, considering we're going up against lower players, I'm not sure how they're going to change this setup. We'll see what. Okay, Buckler's going to go up. Okay, they're sending one outside. Yeah, stopping the bed rush is a very good idea.
I think they were playing 2 ramp, and now they just have to drop it down to 1 person.
Harry is aggressive up ramp, and Vi is getting pretty aggressive outside. They've got to check him. If they don't check him off that flash, this could be very bad. As a lot of the players do. Yeah. Oh, it's just no
Gmail going up
checking.
behind. Not quite
No
catching it.
checking from the Trent players. Which would be weird after they played it so much on their half. They played that position by Redbox so much. Just don't when it's their turn round. And Ferry's back. Ferry has rejoined. And now because of those full deagles and armor, we really don't have too much money on the Trent side. See what Luke buys with 2,950. UMP, armor. Will he bother with any nades? He will. High plus though. He's He's been here every round. Okay, gonna drop down towards secret this time. I'll be interested to see what that nade is from Ferry. If that's given him a one-way in a secret or something. Alright, a nice way to block off all the ramp presence that has been built up. So it looks like Trent looking to re-aggress outside later on. So that when this door opens, that is going to be a straight up aim duel. But Trent are very noisily
pushing outside,
making their way into position. As Gmail takes the secret player, that should be their key to go, I imagine.
They carry down.
And now into where they go.
Getting picked off.
And there's a third on site.
The reinforcements come and just get taken out.
Yeah,
Down,
and now it's
Harry.
all down on Harry. What's Harry's game going like? 8 and 13 so far, 50 ADR, spot out already. J-Dog shouldn't really peek this.
No damage from J-Dog.
J-Dog, you've got to wait for your teammate. You can't be overextending like that. He's given up an AK. 3v1. We'll see how it goes about this, but Fipo will clean it up, thank God. Heart was in my mouth for a minute there. He was about to run up that ladder and charge in. Trent take it to 11-9 with all the money in the world on everyone bar Ferry here. We will see double AWPs come out on this Ply team even, sorry. I can't speak.
Considering his playtime in this match, I'm surprised by Ferry's stats managing to stay around the middle.
When he's been here, he's been doing great, but I guess they're going for the, I know my internet is bad, so I'm just going to drop weapons and play on the 5-7. Big from the lad. J-Dog. I don't like baiting out the AWP shot like this. Oh, that's scary. Right, he should realise there's going to be a second. He did, but unfortunately couldn't win it.
The aim was just obscured by the smoke there.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the head.
What else does we have? Luke lined up with his favourite gun. The Buckler deciding to get aggressive in a 5v3.
Could give us an opening. Luke getting caught out.
He's standing in front of that
noticed
smoke.
the
He's
move
standing
door.
in front of that smoke. Okay, and now it looks like Trent will look to try and push him towards that A.
I don't think they've seen the man on top of him. Oh, they have Ferry picking up 2 kills.
Luke in the 1v2, let's see what he's got on him. Expect one heaven. Does get the guy heaven. And now we have Harry versus Luke. 1v1. Luke on his favourite weapon.
Outside into main.
And it won't be
quite
enough. Harry deciding which AWP he wants. Over in there. Good attempt from Luke, unfortunately just looking the wrong way at the wrong time. 11-10 to Trent, but God, this is a close one to start us off for the season, isn't it?
It's interesting to see games this close early on in the season.
Yeah, maybe the seeding really does work. What is the money on the Trent side? Oh, you just know they're going to force something up here. DBs, PT50s, an R8 on Joey. Go on then. Let's go have a look at J-Dog with that R8 on his account. Where will he go and what will it do? Please don't vent dive. Oh, they're going.
J-Dog rotating towards R.
And that's the bomb dropped, eh? The bomb is dropped outside of that.
He's going for the wallbang.
Well, we will get one down.
Getting an
Harry
assist.
should drop as well. And all of a sudden, I'm not sure where the other kills came in, but it's 2v1 now. Gmail with 100 health and M4 to his name against the AWP on Vi is going to be very hard to remove. He's been having a very good game. And Ferry has also been having a very good game when he's been here, to be fair to him. Let's see. Wants to go into heaven. But
We need
doesn't
here
want
is
to.
Gmail to manage to sneak past them.
I don't know, they should know
Just
that
1
he's gone
second,
ramp.
not looking.
They know that he was ramp, so they'll know that this could be possible.
Might be able to spot him
And that's
before he
the
gets
AWP
caught out.
plotted.
No.
That's the AWP dropped. That's a big moment, and now it's just Ferry. But there's no way he expects Ferry so fast. No way he expects Ferry so fast. Oh. Sad times to be the Gmail there.
It's been some
A good,
close clutches.
strong eco out of them though. And now we'll have a limited buy on Ply. So that's 2 in a row now. 1v1s that haven't gone the way of Trent. Will that come back to cost him as the scores get tied up?
They have the skill to set up these clutches, but they just haven't been able to find the finish.
Not as of yet.
Gmail just missing out on a pick.
Oh, Gino is going to lose his head, unfortunately. And these Trent players. That shotgun at ramp is scaring me. As Buckler pushes up outside. The XM goes down. The AWP ramp. The AWP's back ramp. The AWP's down ramp. And J-Dog getting aggressive in there. Running it out. Taking the AWP in the 4v2. Oh, that was a bad timing to do that because as Buckler on his big flank into T-spawn has arrived in lobby. And then the other player is just sitting out by decon or sync, whatever you like to call it, and Yami is going to plant straight for him.
J-Dog just missing that check.
And now Buckler arrives at the AK ramp. Ferry gets one. Should be taken down here, and now it's all on Buckler.
J-Dog now looking for the ace.
J-Dog doesn't quite get the ace, but it is a round for Trano. This wide, close rounds all the time, and it looks like we should be about to see an eco out of Ply.
Oh no.
Hero War? Right. Forget everything I've ever told you. We will not be seeing an eco out of Ply. I guess maybe with the loss bonus they wouldn't have been able to buy next round, so they're kind of having to hero it a bit. Oh no, J-Dog is going to think with that player there, that's going to bait. Where's this AWP? This AWP's sitting at ramp. Ramp has been very strong so far for Ply.
They're going for a boost.
Unfortunately, that nade there from Flypo has actually probably stopped the players from pushing in for the kill, really. So reaffirm to outside now. Where's Vi Plus sitting with this AWP? He's in heaven.
They've kind of just backed off outside and given our boys the outside.
No, not with Vi Plus in heaven. He's still watching that cross. But the team kill and the kill towards ramp, and that's the bomb. That is the bomb dropped, and that's all on fire. And the hero up puts a good shift in, gets 2. And there's probably still time for a plant here with the after plant rules on this. That is horrific. I've got to time that after plant sometime, and now we'll see some HEs maybe go out for an airstrike in somewhere. Trent should realise they are having up against an eco here. No armour, just 4 HEs. And it looks like it's going to be an airstrike outside.
J-Dog might get caught out here.
Oh, here they are boosting with all the nades around. And here's Luke. Luke's got a queen.
Mowing them down.
And also, it's a 1v2 now. He does get caught out from behind an egg, of all places. A very successful eco, it has to be said. Given all they bought were 4 HEs to get 3 players down from Trent. Whew. Scary times.
managing to save that orb. That's all that matters to Joey right now.
Yeah. We've got Luke on the SG, he's really come alive. 25 kills on Luke. 26 from Vi Plus. Big battles coming out here. He has really been sort of the standout in the server so far. His outside play has been really, really tricky. And Buckler will only get one. Ferry follows him up and trades it out. Does get dropped low. Where's that bomb? Yami still has the bomb. We haven't dropped that into A yet. Good. 3v4, but one of those players is low, and they bring support into the A bomb site now.
So Ply is just looking to run down the time for now.
Waste enough utility. With Harry on boost. Huge pick from him onto J-Dog. And a second Harry, and a third. Cleaned up very nicely. Not quite a full buy from Ply. And now, it's Trent's turn to have no money apart from Yemen, who is big chilling.
The after round is 14 seconds long.
Really? 14?
14 seconds. I just timed it from when they just died.
It can't be.
Yeah.
I swear normal is 5 seconds.
When all players died, it was 14 seconds. It might be different from a bomb explosion and then also a time run out.
Surely not. Right, here's the orb. Here come the 10 players through the money. Juvenile gets one, the Orpha dies. Well, that orb can nicely be recovered now. And yeah, Fast 5 I'd be expecting a push maybe through A main into lobby, but let's put aside, I'm not going to overextend at all, not willing to give up anything here.
Buckler's looking for something but decides against it.
Yeah, got the orb back, they're out of there. Let's have a look, Fipo and Yami. They're cheering ramp, hoping for some extension, which just doesn't look like it's going to happen. As Buckler fails the jump off of the top of A rafters and drops down to site, loses 20 health. We'll see if he gets PT51 dinked later in this round. This will be a horrid way for it to happen. But Vi Plus is now making his merry way outside. He is now going outside, but that org at the
Yami getting impatient.
that
Spotted by
org at the
Charlie.
bottom of the ramp.
Molotov just won't be enough.
Not quite. And here we see Trent on a weird place of money that 3 of the players can buy quite nicely. It'd be limited utility.
14 seconds again.
Yeah, okay.
It's ridiculous.
And we do see the buy come out. Yami drops a Galil over onto FIFO so he can get some more nades out. Luke on his SG. Let's have a look at him. 26 kills. Back on. Oh, FIFO misses a
Okay
smoke.
for a second there.
Again, that looks like it's going to go right to the wire. That is a filthy boost in secret. That smoke better fade before the Trent guys start to push, otherwise Vi Plus. Yeah, let's go on board. Oh, he has dropped down, okay.
Pull down on Ferry here.
So, on this push into A, what will they find? Ferry and no, they're going to move down to secret. Good choice with 3 players in the A bomb site. Gmail
Ferry and Vi got the crossfire on the A main.
Yeah, on the A split. As now the Trent players make their way down towards B.
This could be a free bomb site if they get on there without Harry realising.
Is... Oh no, Vi's back on A now as well. Gmail's found late, and that.
If they go through the secret door, then Decon might be able to.
They've got to go out. They've got to push this out now. Harry is holding that angle with the up. And we'll get
There you
one.
go.
If
Two.
they ran out together, he has that.
Not spotted the guy behind.
Yummy with a quick two-piece. We've got 10 seconds left in this round.
No on time.
And it goes to 14-0. And the money is nowhere for Trent Thunder Pink.
This is too close.
See, when they were running out across that door, they really just had to both of them run out. We would get one, but at least gets you one out onto site, gets you into a plantable position. And here we see everything from Trent.
They're not going for a draw.
They don't want overtime. What quality's the stream? Depends how bad my internet currently is. And they rush out into A. And get the site very fast. The bomb goes down.
Bomb going down. 2v2. Harry coming out behind. Will they bet?
Yami, it looks like it's all going to be on him because FIFO is very sandwiched right now. And here he goes. 1v1. He's expecting heaven. He's expecting heaven. Oh no.
No!
No! And that takes it to 15-14 for Ply. On the round where Trent threw everything in, and Ply have got all the money in the world to play into this. Trent have still got a good amount actually. They've still got lots to win. Sorry about the stream quality, there's nothing I can do with it from this side at the minute. And here we see a big full buy out of Trent. Full buy versus full buy. What do we got?
Will we be seeing overtime?
Overtime in game one? Surely not. Although we can hope so. It looks like they're going to go straight into A again.
They've rather got confidence this time. They can do it with pistols, so they can do it with rifles.
Exactly. And into a 5v3 already. Where's this bomb? Vi Plus getting one. And all of a sudden it's all on Harry. The saviour from 2 rounds ago. In heaven. Down to 65. Have more nades. Gets one.
They know he's here
Gets
now.
the drop. And Luke finished that off and we're going to overtime. Garking, no I can't, I've got to have it going all the time. And we are in overtime in the first game on the first week of NSE Spring 2020. God. And now, is it, oh, who hasn't bought? Buckler. Okay, so it's 10k. 10k overtime, not 16. So winning one round each side is going to be important here. And if the T's don't win either of the first 2 rounds, they're going to be in trouble for the last.
And they already are in trouble. Ply have been picking it up since the second half. Got a lot more team play going on. And
Vi with the spot close in again. They've been caught out before by not checking it. They've got to check for Vi. They haven't. They refuse to. How can you get caught out before on the same spot and not go? I'm confused. Teamer will beat the smoke out. It should be getting one. It does.
One. Getting the damage though.
J-Dog was allowed
J-Dog,
to get
all
onto
he
an
needs.
AK. Okay, let's go on board J-Dog for the clutch. He has the bomb. And both players on the enemy team are one shot with the AK. If you can isolate them somehow, this is very, very doable.
I don't think he even needs to isolate them. Just a stray bullet from a spray.
Very true. So we've got one player in lobby, and the other one is on A site. He hasn't seen it?
If he just looks around the site first, he'll catch him out.
Yep. There we go. And the bomb goes down. And now we have Buckler walking in through main. We'll have heard that. No,
making noise.
J-Dog. You can't
Making
make
too
noise
much
the
noise.
entire way.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And the AK saved over. Yeah, it is a very, very long after round time. A scout bought by Yami. He's bought an AK to go over it, so the misspy really isn't going to help. And now if you look at that money down, very low on the train side, they've got to win this round or they're going to be in a lot of trouble. And that doesn't help at all.
Knifed.
Who knifed him? I wasn't involved with Joey for that one, I didn't see. Who knifed him? Did you get a look?
I didn't, I was also with Joey.
But he does get the early pick. As Josh did, Hypo. In a crucial round.
Ferris hearing the two players outside. Will he go for a peek?
Yeah, he's going to.
Getting caught, but also catching out players. Joey's not letting him get away with this.
Gmail gets one somewhere. There's one out heaven. He gets Joey down. And now where are these two players? Gmail and Fipo have achieved the B bomb site, but he's going to walk in. And again we're in a 1v1.
Spray chance.
Again we're in a 1v1. Right, let's go on board with Charlie for this one as he goes down towards double dot.
Flashing out.
Flashing, so he's absolutely known where he is. And it feels like finally Trent won a 1v1.
FIFO getting unlucky with that spot being the first place he checks, but
still,
he's
just about making the full is a lie from Yami in the chat with the good old HP question mark put in there. But it did look like Buckles didn't actually hit him in that spray. So now, the last round, and what have Ply got? They should have money for days. They won the first round. What's going on? 3 Famases and an MP9.
It's that famous CT economy you were talking about.
Yeah. Well, they were buying backup pistols and full nades every round. So maybe those luxurious extra 5.7s and things like that. But needed as Yami opens things up. And J-Dog, if you were just to know, eh? Apparently he does. I couldn't see anything, but he gets a tag out.
And the nades just a little bit more.
Yeah, chipping away at it. And now in things like this in the past, we've seen Ply aggress ramp, so it'll be interesting to see. That is verging on stupid.
Play from J-Dog.
And he's gone out. He's gone out squeaky door.
He wants it.
Can't even say how much of not a fan of that play I am.
I'm too much of a fan. Watching Joey plays them up. Oh, there you go.
No. But
Gmail knows exactly where he is. Multipling him out.
Is that corner gonna? No. Gmail gets 2, and the player late mini. But the rest of the Trent team are planning on B. Excellent faking from Joey and Gmail.
Looking for a wallbang.
We've got 1 kit on Harry. Charlie, ambitious son.
He's done it before.
And we're looking at Harry now. Fipo close to him. Surely he doesn't try to come out again. Facing all 3 of them. Doesn't go down. 17-16 to Trent Thunder Pink as we go into the second half of overtime on Nuke. And no one's made it to 30 yet. What an even game. J-Dog, the assist master. Let's just have a look at the stats quickly before things go on.
We could be seeing a 30 bomb from Luke or Vi here.
Or Gmail.
Gmail is also really close.
Right, see, this is where I wish they'd talk to each other a bit more on the CT side. 5 kits is just a bit of overspending in my mind. I'm quite happy for a team to have 4 easily, 3 maybe at a stretch if you use kits. 5 with a big gap in that outside cross smoke, that is huge. That's actually so huge. You'll be able to tell if they cross. But these Plymouth Esports guys are chilling in lobby early on, waiting for any aggression.
Just watching Joey play, you can't blame him.
1 kill, and they got into A. And the kills really go in favour of a... And that's the bomb. I'm not sure if Joey knows it, but he's dropped the bomb. Now Charlie in the 1v2. Oh, what a molly.
Well retrieved.
What a molly.
1v1. He would have heard that. He knows he's on B.
He knows that. He knows. Heard the drop as well. The plant comes in and we're in another 1v1 for a round end. Yammy's down secret.
He's being careful with his footsteps here. He knows.
He knows. No idea where this player could be. But Charlie in a strong spot, hiding in email.
Lucky the door's open here.
He will be able to walk out. I think Charlie's aware of that. The
He
tap
knows.
of the
He
bomb.
knows. Oh!
Charlie finishes it off in a very close gunfight. And here it's more
Just not finding the
1v1
kill there.
Browns. Jesus, there weren't 2 minutes to start us off, but as this game's gone on, yeah, that's insane the amount of time that bomb goes on for. That was like half the bomb timer. Trent do very much need this round. If they don't win this one, look at the money here. They will be in a lot of trouble.
It was looking like they were almost about to close out the game, but now back to even.
Very, very even. As it has been for a lot of this game. Got a good spam battle going on. But nothing too bad early on. That's why I'm on Charlie. I forgot to turn my auto back on. It's the molly on top of the puck that's going to come. Full nades for an A executor coming in. We can get off of watching Harry now, boys, as the players drop in. Now they're going to go to ramp. They are. They're going to run away. They faked it all the way to ramp.
All players in ramp, down to Yami to hold it. It's backing off on site. Doesn't get caught out.
He's falling back early. Dropping down low. Oh, but he whiffs the spray!
Almost finds a kill. Charlie down to 10 health.
And the bomb planter dropped! Huge gunfight
3v2.
wins. But no, there's no need
2v2.
to overextend in the 2v2 when the bomb's still up, boys.
J-Dog just waiting for the plant. Not waiting long enough. Getting mollied off.
They know where one is. They don't know where this is. Gets the first. And now when Harry left alive. Harry, and he'll take it out. 18-17 for Ply. Joey just
Are we going to
waiting
see
too long.
another overtime?
The money really low on Trent now. This will be the hardest round for them to win a CT.
Most important one as well.
It is all in here. And I imagine we might see something quite fast from Trent.
I'm hoping to see a rush from Luke.
They're going to have to try and force something out. Let's see. Let's see where Luke's going to go with that P90.
Up fast. Into mini maybe? No. He's holding.
He's going to go to Asian then, okay.
I've
Gmo
not
will
really seen
try
any
and push.
CT aggression in this game.
I think Gmo just tried to push into a mini. And it loses life for it. And then we have a 5v4. Joey is burning in a molly. Not sure if he realises it.
It's
Piper
not looking
goes
good
down.
for Trent here.
3v5 to end it. 2 players from Plymouth really low. Yami goes, and now it's just onto Luke and J-Dog to do it all. Luke gets naded for half as well, but does get
Luke with the
double opening.
Not quite triple.
Not quite enough, you'd have to say. Joey on just a PT50.
I've seen Jury do crazier. Could be a freak AK from Ferris.
Bomb has been planted.
They don't realise he can be outside.
Free AK.
No,
That was
that's the
shit.
game. A very close one. GG's all around in the chat. 1917, Plymouth Esports take down Trent Thunder Pink. What a match to start things off. Let's have a look at those stats at the end there. 33 on Luke, 33 on Vi. Solid games all round, really. Nobody really floundering too hard. Oh my god.
Gotta say, Vi early on was carrying
Vi
his team.
early
and
on
the
was
team just
really
caught
went in
up.
for it, yeah. Right, that's going to be it for that one then. Enjoy my God Never 2 screen.